कोई जो मिला तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था जैसे मेरी सारी दुनिया में गीतों की रुत और रंगों की बरखा है, खुशबू की आंधी है. We love each song that we do. We do it with the same amount of passion, with the same amount of dedication which we do other songs. But it so happens that certain songs become more popular than the others. दिल चाहता है कभी ना बीते चमकीले दिन, हो हो. दिल चाहता है हम ना रहे कभी यारों के बिन. I started learning when I was very young, say when I was around 6, 7 years old. I started playing the veena and at the same time started learning music because I think I had a natural inclination towards music. So that's the first thing I did, learned, and
How,
still learning.
how did Breathless take off from there?
Breathless, I was anyway in the advertising industry doing a lot of ads, and I had branched off from my professional career, which was at that time a computer science engineer. I was doing a lot of television commercials and some shows here and there, and sing a few film songs. And HMV actually approached me, and along with Javed Saab, to do an album. So the moment they said I have to work with Javed Saab, I was very excited that I said, okay, this is the time I should do an album. And we started working on it, and this was an idea which was there in his head. A song that should just kind of move like seamlessly, like the waves of the sea or things like that, which just start and end and does not have any music interludes or no mukra antara, doesn't have a form, should form strange parabolas. So we caught on that idea and started developing it, and a lot of work on that, words wise, singing wise, composition wise, arrangement wise. बहुत सारा काम हुआ उसमें, and then finally Breathless took place.
Can I have a couple of lines from Breathless?
कोई जो मिला तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था जैसे मेरी सारी दुनिया में गीतों की रुत और रंगों की बरखा है, खुशबू की आंधी है. And it goes on and on.
So how did films start there?
Films, I guess a lot of people heard the album Breathless and were very, very impressed by the kind of music I did, because I was also the music composer of that album, arranger, and it was like a one-man show. And in the meantime, I was also working with two of my friends, Ehsaan and Loy, who were very prominent music producers in the advertising industry. And we were working with a very great director, Mukul Anand, together for a film for Pepsi. While we were working, we were very good friends with him also, and we had a lovely vibe. So he actually suggested, why don't you do music for films? We said, if we get a chance, why not? So he offered us the first film thus to do music, and the song, as you know, Suno Gaur se Duniya Walon sabse aage honge Hindustani. That became a huge hit, and since we work beautifully together, we have a lovely vibe about the whole thing, and we are lovely friends, and it's a fantastic experience working with these people. So we decided to stick together as a team, that is Ehsaan-Loy and Shankar Mahadevan, for films.
How did you team up together?
That's what Mukul Anand, he gave us the first. We were anyway working for a television commercial together, and he said, why don't you just do a film? So we said, okay, let's team up together and try out what we can do. It was not like a very conscious decision or a very serious contract signing ceremony or something like that. We just said, let's do films together. And we did the first film, and the song became a huge hit. And then there was no looking back on this.
Couple of lines from that song.
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी. हमने कहा है तुम भी कहो, हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो.
And how was the rise to Mission Kashmir after that?
We did quite a few films after that, like Shul. The song "मैं आई हूँ यूपी बिहार लूटने," that became a huge hit, even in the interiors and all that. Then we did a few songs in the film Dil Lagi, but unfortunately the film didn't do well. But the title song of that film became very popular. And then Vinod Chopra approached us to do Mission Kashmir he had heard the stuff we had done for Dust and these other films, and he'd also heard Breathless, and he was looking out for a very fresh sound because the kind of film he was doing was a very different kind of film wherein he needed a lot of Kashmiri influence, a lot of world music influence, kind of a thing. So he approached us, and there was one song in the film called Dhua Dhua, which he apparently had given to at least 5 to 6 music composers just to see whether what kind of a feel he's looking for he gets from any of them. And by God's grace, he loved the composition that we gave him for Dhua Dhua, and he chose us as music directors. That's how Mission Kashmir hai.
How did Dil Chahta Hai?
Dil Chahta Hai is an extension of a long relationship that I've been having with Farhan, because Farhan Akhtar did my first video. That was his first job, and that was my first video. That is Breathless, and that became a huge hit. And he was very keen that he was writing this film, and he came and he met us and he narrated the script. The moment we heard it, we just jumped to it. We said we have to do the film score because it was such a lovely film and such a lovely script. And as it is, we had a lovely working relationship right from the time Breathless happened. So we got together, we jammed a little bit, we went to Khandala, wrote some songs, and it seemed to work. And the movie happened, and you know what a hit it was.
Can I hear the title song, Dil Chahta Hai?
Yeah. Dil Chahta Hai, kabhi na beete chamkile din. Oh, oh, Dil Chahta Hai, हम ना रहे कभी यारों के बिन, दिन दिन भर हो प्यारी बातें, झूमे शामें गाए रातें, मस्ती में रहे डूबा डूबा हमेशा समा, हमको राहों में यूं ही मिलती रही खुशियाँ, दिल चाहता है.
Up to date, what's been your favorite? I mean, your personal favorite, the ones you've sang.
Very difficult to say that, because we love each song that we do. We do it with the same amount of passion, with the same amount of dedication which we do other songs. But it so happens that certain songs become more popular than the others. For example, if you see Mission Kashmir, Bumro and Din Poshmal became the hot favorite of the public. But what we like from that film is maybe the Lori or maybe Dhua Dhua, which maybe the Aam Janta won't like it. Similarly, in Dil Chahta also there are some songs like Kaisi Hai Ye Rut or Tanhai is some of our favorite songs. But Dil Chahta Hai, the title became very popular, or Koi Kahe became very popular. So each one of us, the songs are our babies, so we have to like each one of them. We have to love each one of them.
What's forthcoming now?
We're doing quite a few films now. We signed up with we are finishing Ramesh Sippy film, which is Kuch Na Kaho, which is a huge project. Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai. Then we've signed up with Hani Irani for our next film. Then Farhan's next film we'll be doing. Then we are doing a film with Mammootty and Ravina called Shafak. I'm doing my second album after Breathless. I'm doing a lot of world music concerts, touring around all over the world. So things are happening.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Perfect.